So, what are your thoughts on arranged marriage?
You know, I didn't think about it for a long time, but I spoke to you. So you told me that you wanted to get one. Not even that you wanted. You are absolutely certain to get one.
Yeah.
And I respect you, so I was okay. Tell me about it. And then you told me the stats, which I've not looked up, but like you did tell. Okay, the average marriage, especially in the West, the divorce rate is about 40%, and that's just the divorce rate. Never mind the amount of marriages that don't really divorce for a long time for the length of the study, but then they're unhappy.
They're fully divorced.
They don't like each other.
Yeah.
They've split up. Wife is cheating with the guy that she works with. Husband has an affair. You know what I mean? I'd say maybe 80% of marriages are unhappy, Western style.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you told me that arranged marriages have like a 4%, 10 times less, 4% divorce rate, something just clicked in my mind. I was like, 40%. Well, yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. So arranged marriages, you're 10 times less likely to be divorced if you got arranged marriage instead of a normal Western marriage. Yeah. And this started to like click in my mind because I've done research on this, right? And what it actually... Essentially, all of our ideas of romance are actually BS. Romance and love is a concept that's been made in the last few hundred years, and we've started to marry for love, or get together for love instead of logistics. So let's say thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago, we only ever married for like rational reasons because their family is a good family. Let's join together for strength. And very important stuff is that woman right there. She's young, she's pure, she's a virgin. She goes to church with us. We're going to marry in front of the eyes of God and the eyes of Allah. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. And then we started to marry based, the propaganda comes out about love and love's really important, guys. And we started to marry based on love, which is
mostly
emotions.
Yeah,
emotions, emotions can sometimes be okay, but making lifelong huge decisions on emotions has never worked out for anyone, really. Yeah. You need to make it for like clear, conscious, like written on paper, objectives, rational facts, which sounds really unsexy. But the thing is, what generally happens is people who seem to be married or get together because of rational logic through arranged marriages, the love develops. Of course it does. But if a man and woman stay together, they make love. They compromise hundreds of times. They have children. Love develops, and the love develops based on this rational, strong foundation. And then
that that this person's a good person, she's been raised with the right values, has the right morals,
Exactly.
And her family has taught that to her from a young age.
She has a strong masculine father who's religious, and he has been looking after her. And then when you compare that to the Western style, which I'm guilty of because this is how I've been raised, this is the choices I've made. The Western style is that her father's not in the home. Yeah. Mother's boyfriend's in the home instead.
Yeah.
She's had sex when she was 12 years old or something, 20 body count. And but it's really good. I really love her, guys. But the foundation's weak. Yeah. And we don't talk about this in the modern day because this is seen as evil, taboo, misogynist, sexist, everything. And of course, men, we need to bring certain things to the table. But, I'm a straight man, so I look more of what I need in a woman. And I've realized that doing it on mutual attraction generally doesn't really work that well. Relationships seem to need to come from a place of pure rational logic, which is so unsexy.
Like looking at like this person, what's his main values, what does he want out of life, what's his goals.
Totally. And when you told me about arranged marriages, and I thought, wait, okay, why is the success so high for arranged marriage? And it just hit me. It's like the kind of people who are going to sign up for that, well, they're going to be religious. Yeah. They're going to be coming from strong families.
The arranged marriages is mainly like a merge of the two families, as you said earlier. Yeah. So when you have like a fight, she might go to her mom and tell her like, listen, this guy, and her mom, who has a lot of experience because she's been married for a while, would be like, this is actually like, okay, this is what you do. Have a talk with him, communicate with him.
That's so
But oftentimes the Western society, they'll go to their group chat of like 5-6 other girls who don't really have much experience,
and they want to go out party tonight, and since she's not partying,
forget
she's
that
not
guy.
single.
We'll go out tonight. We'll find a new guy, because that's fun for them.
Even that, okay, that's bad enough. But the same thing, okay, so in the arranged marriage or very religious family, there's problems in the relationship, as there's going to be, two people joining together living. Of course there is. She goes to her family and they push her towards you again. No, it's okay, he did this, he'll apologize, he's a good, they'll push you together. If, let's say, she even goes, a Western woman, you get into a Western style relationship based on love, and I date a woman from UK, for example. She goes to her family. They'll actually pull her away from you. They'll say, no, you're better than him, even though she's not. They'll say, no, like, you don't need him, even though she kind of does. And, when her social network splits you guys together, no matter how much she loves you, she has to, at some point, sway.
Yeah.
She has to. And then her friends are saying it, oh, you know, there's dopamine, we can go pleasure, we can go get tonight, let's go drink, let's go party, girls. He's not letting you go out anymore, you're not as fun anymore, social pressure, conformity, come on, let's go. Her mum's like, oh, well, you know, like I was happier once I divorced your father and stuff. When they pull you away, it's like, if you are going to get into a very serious relationship, you better hope that everyone in her family and social network wouldn't even accept her to try and split. They'd push her every single time to work things out with you.
Yeah, exactly. Compromise, like make him work on this factor, and he'll work on it because he wants the longevity, and vice versa, you know.